This clip is sponsored by Wash and Go, and that can only mean one thing. That's right, I'm surrounded by a sea of green. By now you should know that Wash and Go is the best way to look after your luscious locks. I mean, look at what it's done for mine. Fantastic. But you don't have to take my word for it. Just look at some of the 600 plus unreal reviews on their Amazon page. Linda from the United Kingdom says, well, it smells lush and leaves hair smelling fresh. Fantastic, Linda. Kingdom customer JSB says, product arrived as advertised. Always very important. Always important to know that, Kindle customer JSB. And finally, my personal favourite, it's shampoo and it works for me. Absolutely fantastic there from Casey. It is indeed shampoo and also a conditioner. If you want to get your Wash and Go today, then hit the link in the description and get your bottle sent to you today. And remember, it's a shampoo and it works for me. Welcome to the not the United Stand. Hello and welcome to That's Football. Hope we're all doing really well here. I've just got the F1 on as well. Really shocking news coming in there that Lewis Hamilton is in the elimination zone in Q3. So he's going to be from the back of the grid. Hamilton. Interesting there. But we're here for England versus Switzerland. I hope everybody's doing well. I've got the qualifiers on actually for Formula One. I'll whack something up in a minute so you can see what's happening in relation to the order. But really interesting. Everton fans, Southampton fans, I think all of you would say he's a nice guy. I won't mind him coming round for Sunday dinner to meet my mum. But do I want him to manage my team? God, no. No, I don't think there is I don't think there's a championship club that would want him really. But there's not a Premier League club. Nobody would be like, I'd love Gareth Southgate as my manager. He's not. He's like the friend that no one wants to marry. Lovely guy, but no one wants him. And that to me says everything. Absolutely everything. He's not top tier, Fred. He's not even middle tier. He's championship standard. Ollie's. Why are people talking about Ollie? Ollie's been sacked. He was rubbish, but he is a brilliant face for England because he can keep the dream alive. Oh, it's a goal for Switzerland. Mbolo with the cross. Sorry, Mbolo with the cross and the header. Goal to Switzerland. He heads it in, and it's been coming. It has been coming, I'm afraid. England not being particularly convincing. I think the problem with this England side is I'm not a big fan of Mount and... I'm not a big fan of Mount and Foden in the same team. Oh, there might have been an offside in the build-up. But it's a long way to go back. Surely you wouldn't go back for that. There's a long period of prey to go back for that. Shaqiri with the cross. Who is it who gets caught under this? Ben White. Oh, Ben White. Ben White. Schumacher's in the hospital. Mick Schumacher is going into the ambulance in the hospital now. So are they going to give the goal or are they going to go back for a ridiculous offside? England has a World Cup class team but not a manager. Sorry for jinxing it, Mark, but it would be funny if Scotland go through and England don't, says Jack. And if you had to take one player out of the England starting 11 to bring Paul Gascoigne, he was still playing, who would it be? If you had to take one player out of the England starting 11 to bring Paul Gascoigne, who would it play? Mount J. They've given the goal. I think it's right to give the goal because the offside, if there was an offside, was a long way before the actual goal. So 1-0 to Switzerland. Lovely cross by Shaqiri. But the thing is, see, I polished my chair today. Oh, big block. Wants a handball, says no. And they shoot. Switzerland are all over England here at the moment. This is not a good team by Southgate, and I don't think it's anything to do with the defence or the midfield. Foden should be in the midfield pulling the strings here. They're pressing the midfield and England's just passing backwards, scared, says Grealish. I don't like the way that he set this team up, and this is one of my big problems with Southgate. Bad crash in the F1, Marks, is Slow Sports News. Yeah. The grid can Hamilton get from 16th. Here's Mason Mount. Nice ball into Foden. And Walker-Peters hits the post. Oh, he should have scored. Cut back by Foden, and Walker-Peters hit the post. He should have scored there, to be fair. Actually, it was an offside with Foden anyway. Wikipedia, and you read the whole plot of the film. Oh, good hit. Pickford makes a save. I think it was Xhaka, and then shot wide by Embolo. And Xhaka, Switzerland, a better team here. I've seen the theory of everything as well. I'm going to write some of these names down. What about any of the Oscar? I do like films. So I've seen a lot of films. Why are we parking the bus at home in a friendly? This has been shambolic so far, says Matt Howard. Because it's the only thing he knows what to do. If you said to Southgate, play a 4-4-2 and attack, he wouldn't know what to do. If you play 4-3-3 and attack, he wouldn't know what to do. He played in a back five for England under Venables in '96. I'm pretty sure he played in a back five at Villa when he played at Villa, and I'm pretty sure as a manager he played defensively with Middlesbrough as well. So I don't even know how he ended up getting the England job. I'm sure he got Middlesbrough relegated. His finest gives you the... Hey, goal for England! Luke Shaw! Luke Shaw! Sit down, haters! Shaw for England. Lovely goal. I haven't seen it. Too busy looking at the film. But Luke Shaw, England, this is what England do under Southgate, though. Have you ever noticed this is what England do under Southgate? They don't play particularly well, but they always seem to find a goal. It came to Conor Gallagher, and Luke Shaw just smashes it in. Lovely goal as well. Took it well. Edge of the box. Good interception by Walker-Peters. Conor Gallagher plays it along the box. And then Luke Shaw from the edge of the box just smashes it in. Thanks, Shan, for the Brooklyn's Finest. Tell you what's a good film as well, 21 Bridges. Really enjoyed that. I watched 21 Bridges and then I watched Baby Driver. Both really good film recommendations, actually. But what a hit by Luke Shaw. I've seen The Big Short, Simon Jones. The Big Shaw, that was a big shot. Right on half time. Luke Shaw makes it 1-1. Probably not deserved, but this is why Southgate stays in a job. He very rarely gets beat. Everyone else sit down, but ultimately we knocked a team out. Is Harry Kane? Good save by the keeper. We knocked a team out of the last 16 in a smash and grab, and then we got knocked out in the quarterfinals. Q2 starting, says Mud. Thank you. I'll keep you updated on it. It's actually starting in a minute's time. I think friendlies are really hard to get the best out of because I have a different approach to friendlies. I mean, we've had 68 minutes here. He's made 4 substitutions after an hour, and I think that's probably where I would back Southgate. I wouldn't have made 7 or 8 changes. You've got to try and get a rhythm. You have to try and get a bit of a rhythm going. And we've only got friendlies ahead of the World Cup. So you do need to try and get a bit of a rhythm going. And you've got to value your friendlies and try and get some rhythm going. Can you shout out Lisa Ann? It's my stepmom's birthday, says... Penalty to England. I think it's a bit harsh. He has got his hand up, hasn't he? Jean Leclerc has just gone back. Top. We've just got 16 seconds left in the Q1 here. In the qualifying. This is for positions on pole. Perez for Red Bull. Can he make a difference? Perez has never been on pole in his career before. Harry Kane's about to take a penalty. Sergio Perez is on pole for Red Bull. England have got a penalty, but Sergio Perez is on pole at the moment, unless Verstappen. No, he's 4th. And Harry Kane scores for England as well.
Harry Kane. I scored a goal for England. Harry Kane. A goal for England. I don't care about Formula 1. Fuck off Formula 1 and Perez. And Harry Kane. I scored a goal on a Saturday night. Fuck off, Batman.
It's 2-1 to England. It's probably not deserved. It's probably typical Southgate football, really. Grind a result out. But it's 2-1 to England. Harry Kane with the penalty. I wouldn't expect him to miss. It was a good penalty as well. And England make it 2-1. How is Henderson playing, says friend Sam? He's all right. Henderson's all right, isn't he? But exciting as well. England have just scored a penalty. That's not that exciting. But Goldbridge, that's the end of the clip. I'm sure you enjoyed it. In fact, I bet that's the best clip you've ever watched. So there's no reason not to subscribe to the channel. Click the bell icon so you never miss a clip again. In fact, smash a like on the video because we all know only legends like videos and you are all legends. So please smash a like on the video and we will see you again on the next one. Thank you very much for watching as always.